Good evening. This is Dan Finkel, principal of Delran High School, welcoming you to a video highlighting course selection for the school year 2021-22. I hope you find this very informative. One of the most important things at Delran High School is to know who to speak to. Our high school administration is myself, Dan Finkel, along with our assistant principals, Mr. Brian Stolarik and Dr. Danielle Bowen. Mr. Stolarik works with students whose last names begin with A through LI, and Dr. Bowen works with students whose names begin with LJ through Z. Other important people for you to know are our district supervisors. Eileen Baker runs our Language Arts and World Language program, as well as our ESL program. Mrs. Bowers is our supervisor of special education. Mrs. DeMichelle is our supervisor for science, technology, and engineering. She also is the co-STEM and sustainability coordinator for the district. Mr. Anthony Guidotti is our health and physical education supervisor, as well as our athletic director. Mary Jo Hutchinson is our supervisor of math, business, and also the co-STEM and sustainability coordinator for the district. And Mr. Matt Ordog is our supervisor of social studies, visual performing arts, and family and consumer science. The other important people that you will need to know are people within our counseling department. Miss Justine Carey works with students whose last names begin with A through DI. Mrs. Laura Foster works with students DJ through LI. Mr. Joseph Zobel works with students whose last names begin with LJ through RO. And Mr. Brian Crowley works with students whose last names begin RP through Z. I also want to introduce you to the 4 members of our child study team that work exclusively within Delran High School with all of our students. Mrs. Bobby Jo Gormley, who is our school psychologist. Mrs. Jillian Daniels, who is our school social worker. Mrs. Suzanne Sederit, who's our LDTC. And Mrs. Lori Voles, who is our speech therapist. I'd like to call your attention to some very important pages within our program of studies, which can be found in the scheduling broadcast, which was sent out on February the 2nd. The first 20 pages are probably the most important because it lists all of the rules and regulations that we have at Delran High School for choosing your courses, etc. Some of the most important pages begin on page 4 with the graduation requirements. Every student that graduates from a school in the state of New Jersey must have 4 years of language arts, 3 years of mathematics, 3 years of social studies, 3 years of science, 4 years of health and physical education, a half a year of financial literacy, 1 year of visual and performing arts, 1 year of world language, 1 year of a 21st century course, which is satisfied through our business, technology, or family consumer science courses, and community service requirement in freshman and junior year. Since the graduation requirements are different for the class of 2022 versus the classes of 23 and 24, I'll speak to each of them separately. For the class of 2022, the requirement is to have passing scores on the NJSLA in grade 9. If you do not have passing scores, you can use an alternative assessment, which could be either the SAT, the PSAT, the ACT, or the ASVAB. For the classes of 2023 and 2024, a new state graduation proficiency test will be rolled out next year. As more details are given from the state, we will update all parents on what this test entails. The next page that I would like to call everyone's attention to is on page 20, which is entitled Course Descriptions. In this page, we have a list of specifically what the courses entail, all the way from our Resource Center courses and Pull-Out Resource courses, for our special education students, our general level courses, our college prep courses, our honors courses, and our advanced placement courses. Coming from DMS or as an 8th grader, many of you only had on-level or accelerated courses. At the high school level, we have 4 levels for our general education students. The next page of importance begins on page 14, which is the schedule change calendar. The schedule change calendar lists all of the dates that are extremely important to know when students can drop or add a course, and what the consequences are when doing so. The scheduling waiver form is used when families do not necessarily agree with the teacher recommendation. All teachers have made recommendations on where they believe students would be most successful in courses for next year. However, we do understand that some families, some children, some parents choose to go against this recommendation. In order to do so, a scheduling waiver form must be completed. The deadline for this form is March 15th. Once this form is completed, it will be given into the guidance office, and our district supervisors will look at the form, look at the student's grades, maybe have contact with the parent, and then approve or deny the waiver form. Students in grades 9 through 11 have the ability to do option 2. Option 2 is used for courses taken outside of the walls of Delran High School. In order to do option 2, for credit recovery, to accelerate one study, or as an independent study, paperwork must be completed. All details about option 2 can be found in the program of studies. Also, in the online version of the program of studies, there are clickable links which will take you directly to the forms. Delran High School is proud to offer College Accelerated Program courses, or what we call CAP courses. We are affiliated with 2 institutions, Rowan College at Burlington County, or RCBC, as well as Stockton University. At RCBC, we offer 28 courses in many of our subjects. From Stockton University, we offer 3 credits in genocide studies. The courses that are accepted as of the 2020-2021 school year are listed, but it is important to note that universities do have the right to change their requirements or courses at their will. We usually do not find out this information until sometime in mid to late August. Students will be made aware during the first week of school whether or not the course they signed up for is CAP eligible. For parents or students that are interested in more information about our College Accelerated program, there will be an evening set aside tomorrow, February 3rd at 6 o'clock, where I will be reviewing advanced placement courses, College Accelerated program courses, the advantages of both. So I look forward to seeing everyone at 6 o'clock. The link for that meeting is in the broadcast. As you can see, the program of studies lists a flow chart at the end of each department. In the English department, the electives are shown at the bottom. The next course in progression will automatically be scheduled for your child. The electives are journalism, creative writing, yearbook, SAT preparation, and critical viewing. For more information on these electives, please look at the elective videos, which is in the broadcast. Though the graduation requirement for the state of New Jersey is 1 year of a world language, most 4-year universities and colleges expect 3 years consecutive of a language. Many of our students take 3 or 4 years at the high school level, and we highly recommend that all students do such. For more information on our English electives, please refer to the elective videos. All students in grades 10 and 11 will take United States History 1 and United States History 2. However, there are many electives that all of our students can choose from. For our 10th grade, they can take Deliberation and Debate, New Jersey History, and American Law and Legal Systems. In grades 11 and 12, the number of electives increases by adding the Vietnam War, genocide studies, behavioral science, AP US Gov and Politics, AP Euro, AP Human Geography, and Sociomusicology. If you want to see more information on our electives in the social studies area, a great place to go would be our elective videos. The graduation requirement in visual performing arts is 5 credits, which is 1 year. That can be taken in either the fine arts department, the graphic design, video production, or photography. We have found throughout our years here at Delran High School that students can find a passion and a vocation after taking one or more of these art courses. We've had many highly successful students graduate with proficiency in art and move on to art and design at the college level. If you'd like some more information on the 4 different disciplines within our art department, please refer to the elective video page. There's been one change in our music department for the 21-22 school year. Previously, students could take band, they could take choir, or they could take a combination band-choir course. This year, we have taken away the band-choir course and have allowed students to take both band and choir. All other electives in the music area have remained the same from previous years. The elective videos will give you more information on each individual course within our music department. In our Family Consumer Science department, Culinary Arts 1 and 2 are available. Culinary Arts is our foundational course. Successful completion of Culinary Arts 1 will make you eligible for Culinary Arts 2 and thus for Culinary Arts 3. For examples of what you would produce in our Family Consumer Science courses, please refer to the elective videos. All students in mathematics will be scheduled for the next course in the progression. The electives that we have to offer for our sophomores and juniors are SAT Prep. Our 11th grade can also take statistics and AP statistics concurrently with their current math course. In grade 12, we have a course entitled Foundations of College Math. Our Foundations of College Math course is a course taught in conjunction with RCBC through a grant. There are many electives available in our business department. Our business technology, we offer Microsoft Office. In our business management, we offer accounting, law and ethics, entrepreneurship, and an introduction to business course. In our business marketing, we have sports and entertainment, advertising and marketing and public relations, and global marketing. This year, we have a brand new course entitled Supply Chain Management 1. There is also a second course that will take place the following year, and this course will be done in conjunction with Rutgers University, where 3 credits in supply chain management can be accrued. Please look at the elective videos for more information on all of our business courses. Seniors are also eligible for our co-op marketing program. This is a course that is taken in school and is done in conjunction with a job that one has outside of school. For more information, please email Jerry Goodwin. All students will be recommended for the next course in the progression in the science department. We also have a great number of elective courses for students to pursue in the science department. There are no changes since the 2021 school year. I recommend viewing the elective videos, which will explain each elective and what the expectations are and what content is covered. The Fabrication and Innovation Lab, stationed at Delran High School, has been a great place for students to be creative. Our Do-It-Yourself, Making a Difference courses, as well as our Drafting and Engineering Design and Production Design courses, use the lab extensively. Our Technology Department also offers computer programming and advanced placement programming. If you'd like to see some specific examples from the technology department, please view the elective videos. Every student is required to have 1 full year of physical education for every year that they are enrolled in school. All students will take phys ed for 3 marking periods. Our 10th grade will take driver's ed. Our 11th grade will take CPR and first aid. And our seniors will take sexual education and relationships. For all students who believe they will be playing sports at the next level, it is imperative for you to know what the NCAA regulations are. The specific information can be found in the program of studies on page 19 and 20. It's extremely important to know that if you are a general education student, the core course requirement will only be courses that are college prep and above. Our counselors are well versed in the requirements for the NCAA, and all questions should be directed to the guidance counselors. Here is the process. For many of you, this is just review. If you go to the student portal and then down here to where it says course requests, you will notice a little note from me just saying hello and giving you a bit of information. Notice here it says the deadline for waivers is March 15th. That is March 15th. It's not March 16th or March 18th. It is March 15th. Okay, please know that the students will be meeting with their counselors, and it is not necessary for your child to have met with his or her counselor in order to enter a waiver. So, as a reminder on how to do scheduling, what you will see are the course requests and the teacher recommendations that have been made for you. I have taken the liberty to add phys ed and lunch for every student, and this student is scheduled for Honors American Lit, AP US, CP Algebra 2, and CP Chemistry, as well as CP Spanish 3. If you are recommended for CP Algebra 2 and you want to take Honors Algebra 2, that is where a waiver comes in. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 courses. You can have up to a total of 9 courses. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 courses. We need 2 more courses. So let's say that we are in the choir. We are going to go to the music department. We are going to go down and hit concert choir, and we are going to click on the plus, and we are going to add it, and you will notice that now in your requests you have the concert choir and you have the red X. If we decide, something, I want to take band instead of choir, you just click the red X, you can delete the course request, and then you can come down and you can add the concert band. But I also want to take computer programming. So I am going to go to the technology department, and I am going to add the introduction to computer programming, which is course 740. However, if I don't get that, I heard about this really cool new course called Supply Chain Management. And so I'm going to hit course 631, and I'm going to see what that's all about. So I choose computer programming. I have an alternate of supply chain management. I hit the plus sign, and that is added to my course requests. You'll see here computer programming with an alternate of supply chain management. There's a button here called Finalize Requests. Please don't click that. If you click that, then it finalizes it in the system, and if you wish to go back and make changes, you will be unable to do so unless you email me and I unlock it. I can do that, however, with 950 students, I'd rather you just not click the button. The student portal is open for students to sign up for the elective courses. The deadline for selection is Thursday, February the 11th. After this, all students will meet individually with their counselor to discuss their course recommendations and requests for the 2021-22 school year. Thank you very much for taking the time to view this video. If you have any questions, I will be available tomorrow evening, February 3rd at 7 o'clock. The link for this meeting is in the special broadcast on scheduling. I will be answering any questions on teacher recommendations, the waiver process, the scheduling process, and all elective courses. Remember, the only question that is silly is the one that is not asked. Again, thank you so much, and go Bears.